time is completely your own business.
Back door. Okay, I'm using a laptop today. But welcome everyone to askgimmeabreakman and Hikosaemon's 2.5 show Oyajis show. It's been so long, I know what it's called. 2.5 Oyajis show. With our guest today, all the way from somewhere deep in Japan land, Sora the Troll. Yay, Sora the Troll! Yeah. I'm very sorry, but all I have is a non-alcoholic beer today because I'm at my in-laws.
Oh, this is the in-laws.
Thank you.
Wow, good to have you along, sir.
I'm at my in-laws today, so I apologize. But everyone, this is Sora the Troll. And,
Thank you.
We met briefly last night for the first time, just to test, just to make sure the video works, and then I fucked it up today and didn't work. But yeah, welcome. How you doing?
Doing great. How about you?
Good. And what a voice this guy's got, Hiko. Huh? What do you think?
Wait, sorry, something is echoing on my side. Wait,
probably you've got the video playing in the player. You either have to pause that video or mute it or something. Well, you don't want to. Yeah,
kill the sound. I'm gonna do the same thing. We got 39 people watching. Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us today.
2.5 years, she's right again. And
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you.
No, actually, that's not correct, Victor.
What?
I'm going to call you out on that. That's wrong.
What?
Today we celebrate the birth of a baby descended from God, but it's not Christmas.
Oh, happy Emperor's Day, yes.
Okay, that works now. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so Sora, what did you do for Emperor's Day?
Oh wait, am I supposed to
Me too. Hey.
Oh, so
you just muted both of us.
Victor or
you just muted Victor, dude. If I knew how to do that, I would have done that like from the very first show.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
No, something is like weird for some reason. Like I can just like hear like every single sound like coming back to me. Like everything is echoing.
I love it. It is Sora the Troll. I mean, he managed to mute you. That's awesome. I wish I knew that trick like from like 6 years ago. So, sorry, you probably have the video playing in another window, and you're probably hearing the video.
Okay, wait.
Mine is muted. I always make that mistake, but I'm muted today.
So somehow.
Oh wait, that makes sense now. Wait.
Yeah, you're not supposed to mute us. You're supposed to mute the video that's playing in another window. Yeah, although you can mute Victor, that's okay. Victor, you're muted.
Yeah, for some reason, like something. Wait.
There we go.
Yeah.
Go to another window. Don't mute anybody in this window. I think he's trolling.
Okay, that makes sense. Wait.
He just muted.
Yeah, I don't even like have that like video open now.
You just muted Hikosaemon. Unmute him. Hiko, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, nope. I'm not even like watching the stream now, and I still like hear everything coming back to me.
Oh,
wait, what is this? Okay, I just
unmuted too. Well, now
I'm working.
Okay, Hiko, unmute yourself. Can you do that?
Wait, I can still like hear myself.
Sora, can you unmute Hiko? I think you muted him somehow, and I don't know how to unmute him.
Yeah. Wait, I just unmuted. Why cannot like unmute him now? Wait, what the? Yeah, something is like glitching.
Man, Hiko, maybe
let me just refresh my browser.
Just refresh your browser, Hiko. Come back. Oh no, he's gone.
Yeah, actually, I could have unmuted myself anytime, but I was actually having fun trying to mime the whole thing.
You're trolling. Okay, I thought so.
Okay. I love it. He's Sora the Troll. I mean, you know, I think this show has lived up to its billing already. We should just go home.
Why he calls himself Sora the Troll? But I think he's answering the question right now.
If I had known years ago that I could have just muted you anytime, man, I would have like just used that like 50% of the time.
Much better shows.
I sure hope he's coming back. That would be very punk rock if he just
Okay.
muted us and left.
Okazaki's here. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah. Odie Jr. also good to have you
How you
back
doing?
along.
Ian Eric from Germany, how you doing? I met him. He's a nice guy.
Oh, and I can mute
working
yes.
now, maybe.
I can mute
but-
it.
Okay, there we go. Okay,
Sorry.
sorry. Good to meet you.
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
We can always hear you.
Okay, now I fixed it, I think, maybe.
Am I moving? Can you guys see me?
I can see you.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Oh, then I still like am hearing myself like talking. Wait, what is
You
this?
probably have another window open, like a separate window. You know, like Windows, there's like different
Wait.
windows.
Can I
and
just
one's probably
restart
YouTube
my
player.
computer?
Go crazy.
Okay.
What's he doing?
Well, let me just restart my computer.
Well,
Beyond.
all you need to do is close another one of your browser windows. But sure, go ahead and reboot your computer. That's cool too.
While he's rebooting,
Yeah.
let me just explain my situation. I am at my in-laws right now. Everyone's gone to sleep. The kids are in bed.
Yeah.
I think I
You
scared
just-
my mother-in-law. Okay.
You've decided to become like a cruise liner singer or something like that.
It's Christmas, you know. Christmas, you know, doing my part to spread holiday cheer and piss off Jewish people. Yeah. So he's not gone. Actually, I don't care about this. It's like saying things that annoy people. Why is his face still there? I thought he's rebooting his computer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So Hiko, how you doing?
Yes,
Long time.
I'm good. I'm good.
You don't have isn't your head cold without a Christmas hat on?
I don't have a Christmas hat, so it is cold. I'm freezing actually at the moment. Hopefully there'll be like an icicle in the shape of an ice cream hat of a Christmas hat by the end of this.
Don't they have something on these? Oh, here we go. He's rebooting now. Don't they have these little apps for the Google now, so we can see all that extra stuff?
Oh, okay.
You might have a Christmas hat. I don't know. But
Maybe there is.
how's it going? Long time no see.
Long time I see. Long time. 2.5 years. She's writing again.
Yes. Are you talking about? Do people know what you're doing for Christmas, or is that private stuff? Or
I'm going to Australia. It's quasi-public information.
okay, he's going to Australia. That's good. And it's really warm down there, right?
It's midsummer, so it is hot.
Oh, cool. Never had. Okay.
I feel like a Basque terrorist now or something. I don't know how this works.
You look British.
British. Yeah.
Coming back. Okay. While
There we
he's
go.
getting ready, guys, if anyone has any questions for him, please feel free to
So-
put comments.
Maybe while Sora sorts out his psychological issues, maybe Victor, you could do the introduction on Sora.
Okay, so I was on Live Leak. I'm pretty much addicted to Live Leak. I'll just go over there and see who's beating the shit out of each other.
Oh, wait, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Oh, I fixed it. Yeah, for some reason, like somehow, it was just glitched. Oh, I can still hear myself.
Oh no. Is it a big deal?
It's not from like YouTube. 'Cause I'm not even like watching YouTube, but it's still like I'm just hearing myself.
Never before has a show
You're using headphones, aren't you?
lived up to feeling like this.
Wait,
Well, Sora,
mic check.
I was on Live Leak
Yeah.
last week.
What?
And somebody reposted a video of you like teaching people how to say "fuck you" in Japanese.
Damn.
Level left.
So I clicked on it and I saw your video and went back to YouTube. And I thought, who's this guy? I've never seen him before.
Oh.
And I went through a couple of your videos.
see.
And I thought you were amusing. And your
Thank
videos
you.
were short. So I went through a few of those. A
Hmm.
lot of people seem to take your videos seriously, though. I got some Japanese people saying that's not natural Japanese. Things like that.
Yeah, man. As you can like see, I just stream a lot on my channel for like I never get serious about like what I say and stuff on that channel, but yeah. Wait, I can't hear Victor now. What's up?
You muted it. Okay. Okay. So first thing, I don't know why you're muted.
Okay.
Keep muting me. I don't have a headphone. I don't have headphones.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh,
now.
that makes sense.
Oh.
Thank you.
Maybe this is
Maybe
Victor's
this is Victor's
I think it's
thing
mine.
thing.
bouncing back.
Bouncing back.
But I don't have.
Yeah.
So wait a minute.
So wait a minute.
Let me see
Sorry,
if the
can you-
headphones
Sorry,
are
can you
sound.
one more time?
Oh no, that won't work. That
Well,
way.
that won't work. That
Look, mute him.
Mute him.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna mute.
I'm gonna mute.
Okay, can you talk now? Oh, that fixed it. That fixed it. It was
Yeah,
Victor's
I
fault.
think that was him. So
It
was it
Victor's
like
fault.
echoing for you too?
Yes, Victor didn't turn his speakers off. I'm always telling him. It used to be like a theme of the show. I'd tell Victor to turn
Okay,
his
that
speakers
makes
off.
sense. Yeah.
I totally thought you were doing
yeah.
that on purpose, but that was Victor. Okay, so Victor, it's cool.
Okay, okay.
You were causing that echo, but it's fixed
Yeah.
now. So long as you just never talk.
Never talk.
Oh, or turn on your
As
mic.
soon as I turn it on, so the echo starts again, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't have
Yeah,
headphones.
it's
and-
coming from you, I think, Victor.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine. It's
I don't
fine.
have headphones. There's something I can do about that. We did this last night, though. We had no problem last night, right? We did the same exact thing. Sora, right? Did you not know this last night?
Yeah, I actually didn't feel like any.
You weren't paying attention last time.
Yeah, the problem
No,
is
I was paying
I
attention,
was
but
paying
like,
attention, but like,
damn, I got
damn, I got
damn. This is actually fucking my mind.
Let's push through. Let's push through. So, why do you call yourself? Tell us about Live Leak. First of all, how did you get on Live Leak? How did that happen? Did you do that, or someone did that for you, or what?
I don't know. I didn't
I
do it myself. Like, I think somebody just like reposted it on LiveLeak, so it's not like my intention. So maybe some people thought it would be like hilarious to just post it on LiveLeak because I'm not sure at the same time. So
So Victor, that's a good move. Victor muted himself while you talk about.
So I'm gonna mute myself when I'm not talking. And why do you call yourself Sora the troll?
I call myself Sora Troll. I mean, there's like a long history behind it still. So like, I didn't even call myself like Sora Troll before. Like, my channel name was like something different, like something like Sora0228 or something like that. But like, I'm a gamer and I troll like a lot, like when I play games. So like, I just noticed like everybody was calling me like, "Hey troll, like stop trolling us, dude," and whatever like that. So I was like, damn, I am a troll, and I have to like admit that I'm a troll. So like, I changed my channel name to like Sora the Troll because everybody says I'm a troll. So that's how everything started, basically. So if that makes sense.
That makes sense. Sora means sky. Why did you pick the word sky for trolls?
So my nephew, I actually have like three nephews, and one of my nephews is called Sora, and I thought his name was kind of amazing, so I kind of like stole his name and I named myself like Sora because why not? So that's basically how everything started. Sora the Troll.
Cool. All right, sounds good. Hiko, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, everyone. So, is the sound bad now when there's two people on? Is it still echoing? Or? Yeah. Sorry, guys. Well,
it's still echoing a little bit.
Yeah, sorry guys. So the sound's gonna be terrible today. We actually did test drive this show last night, and there was no problem. But for some reason, there's a problem.
There wasn't any problems. Yeah, there weren't any problems like when we tried it like last night, but for some reason like it's happening now. So I don't know. I don't know how this is happening actually.
Well, actually, Patrick Ekstrom suggests that we drink alcohol, and I do have some really hardcore alcohol here that I've been saving. So I'm going to mix it in with this non-alcoholic drink just for flavor. This provides flavor. Yeah, welcome to the show. Tell us about your YouTube history, please.
My YouTube history. So, everything started like about 2 years ago. This is gonna be super long too, but so I was just like some average, like normal dude. I mean, I still am. I'm just a like normal, like average person, but. So I was like a just huge gaming nerd like back then, like 2 years ago. So I used to just play games with my friends who were just Americans and like Australians and whatever, and we used to play this game called League of Legends, and we used to like play with each other, like with we used to play like together like a lot, and I was that one person who was just like trolling like 24/7, doing like some hilarious stuff. And one of my friends, like one day, told me like, "Hey, dude, you should start a YouTube channel because it would be like super hilarious. Because I think people might like you doing some like trolly stuff and whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And that's how I started my channel like 2 years ago. So if you like watch my oldest like videos, like it's just all about trolling. It's not like trolling about it's not really about trolling other people, but it's more about like doing some stupid stuff in games. So that's how everything started, and yeah. So
Oh, right. Hold on. Am I on again? Okay. Right. This is really awkward. Be pressing buttons to ask questions. Yes. So you're a gamer, but you're also an English teacher. So where did your English? I mean, your English is very good, but you said in one of your videos that I think you've never been out of the country. Is that true?
Yeah. So I get that question like a lot too, so I have to like explain about it, and it usually takes about 10 minutes because I get that question like usually like 100 times a day, and I'm used to like answering that question too. So I was born, raised in Japan, and I've never really lived in any foreign countries. So I'm currently like 25 years old, and I've been in Japan like for 25 years too. But at the same time, I speak English, and I think I speak English and Japanese like almost at the same level. And this has happened because when I was a kid, like my parents, especially my dad, wanted me to be like bilingual. So like they put me into like some English education thingy, like where I had to like speak Japanese and English, both languages. So especially like since when I was like 11, like I started like using like a lot of like English things like in my life. And like so at school I took education like all in Japanese, but like when I wanted to hang out with my friends, like it was all in English for some reason. Like all of my friends spoke English, and they all like multilingual, so like I had to like fit in the society, so I also like had to learn English too. So like when I just wanted to hang out with my friends, I spoke English. And when I was like studying at school, like I used Japanese, so that like I started building up like both language skills in me. But at the same time, like some serious like problems have happened to me too. So I'm not that smart. Like I seriously think I'm like the dumbest person ever. And what happened to me was so I've been speaking like both languages, and I actually started sucking at speaking both languages. So I suck at speaking Japanese. Like whenever I try to talk to my Japanese friends in Japanese, like they tell me that my grammar is weird and my accent is weird and whatever like that. And so is my English. I think you can kind of tell like how it sounds weird, and it sounds actually Swedish too for some reason. I sound 100% like European. And
people tell me you sound Russian. Some guy said you sound Russian.
I get that too.
Someone said he sounds Russian. He's been watching too much Russian news.
Yeah, I get that too. Yeah.
I have to time out real quick and tell you, Patrick is asking you to drink, and he's paying money. But Patrick, he cannot drink. He's very allergic to alcohol, and if he drinks, he will fall over and die. Right? You cannot really drink alcohol. Yeah. Is that true?
I cannot drink alcohol. I cannot drink that much either. So
if he drinks one drink, he's like Tomoko. He'll just fall right over if you see Tomoko. But I can drink, and Hiko.
Yeah. My mom is allergic to alcohol drinks, so my mom can actually kill herself by just drinking one can of like beer. And I think I got the genes from her, so I can also like kill myself by drinking some like alcohol stuff too. So
Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to point that out because Eric keeps donating money to the show to encourage you to drink, but I'm drinking for you. So
I see.
Go ahead.
Maybe I can just drink some water for you.
I think he's going to act drunk enough in a few minutes, but
maybe.
You were saying about your English level.
So wait a minute, I want to know why you sound like a J-Wave host. Like, is that how you learn English, like from radio, or like you've got the radio
My
voice
tone
English,
itself. Okay, so there's like a long history behind it too, but yeah, so I actually had some super high-pitched voice before. Like, I sounded like super deep, like, when did it even start? I think that was like 4 years ago. So, I think I sounded like, you know, some generic, like, Japanese, like, 22-year-old man, but I had some, like, throat infection, like, 3-4 years ago, and, that really, like, destroyed my vocal cord, and at the same time, like, I couldn't speak for, like, 1 month. Like, I started bleeding out of, like, my throat. And, after, like, 2 months or so, like, I started, like, sounding like, you know, like, a person who just drinks beer like 24/7, and I went to the hospital, and the doctors like told me like it's just
Did you say you were bleeding out of your throat?
Yeah, I was actually. Like I could just taste my blood like 24/7 when I was like sleeping, when I was like not even doing anything. Like that was seriously super scary. Like I thought I was gonna die.
You ended up with
I
like
thought
a
I had
radio,
a cancer or something.
but you ended up with a radio voice at the end of that. It's not too bad.
So what happened was so I couldn't speak, and you know, I just kept bleeding like out of my throat. So I sounded like super just dumb, kind of like oh, that's how I used to speak. And after like 3 or like 4 months, I think, my vocal cord like completely changed for some reason, and I started sounding like this. And that's when I was like 22,
Yeah.
3, 2.
So
like
this wasn't
3
like
years ago.
this wasn't like late puberty or anything like that. This was actually like a virus or something. It wasn't like your voice just broke really late.
Yeah. So like I've had some nasal like infection since I was a kid still. So like I've been sounding like nasal like since I was a kid. I've been like getting this like these people like telling me like, hey dude, you sound nasal, you have to speak clearly and whatever like that. And you know, at the same time, like I got this like throat infection too. So like that completely fucked up my vocal cord, and for some reason like I sound like this now. So yeah, I don't know like why it happened.
Can you imitate what you used to sound like before your accident?
I don't think I sounded like that before, so I don't know.
But you can make a good voice actor, which I agree. You've got that right sort of voice. I have a nasally voice, so I'm jealous.
You actually sound amazing too, though. I mean, I sound like super dumb and,
He's got a very cool voice. Hiko, you do sound like a little girl. It's true.
Yeah, I do. You know,
I see.
a
I don't know. You
scared-
actually sound super
So
amazing.
we're
Like,
not
really.
a girl. Yeah, that doesn't even fit. But
Mm.
oh, look, Hiko, look at the comments. Wait, doesn't Victor hate Hikosaemon?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Why would you think that, Cat? Wow.
Who knows? Who knows? The mysteries of the world. But so, Sora, what got you into YouTubing? I mean, so League of Legends is cool, by the way. I'm just sort of started getting into esports lately, and you know that's like one of the big draws on that. But so, were you like one of those gaming streamers, or was YouTubing a
I
separate
was.
interest,
Yeah,
or
I
what happened with
was. Like, so that was like 4 years ago. Not even like 4 years ago, like 5 years ago. Like, I was actually a streamer like for 1 month. Like back then, like I didn't even have a YouTube channel, and I was just a person like who just played games like 24/7. And there's like this website called Twitch, and I think you know about it too. So I was actually a Twitch streamer like for a month, and I was like that one Japanese person like who for some reason speaks English with some like European accent, and he is like super hyper and he acts like super different from like other Japanese people. So I got some attention, and I had a like 120 like active viewers like when I was like streaming, and I
Oh.
was streaming like for 1 month, and I got like 1,200 like followers like in a month, and for some reason I got scared of it, so I quit streaming.
So you came to YouTube in order to be less popular.
Yeah, because like I kept streaming like for a month, and I started getting like some attention, and that was really awesome to get some attention, and you know, to get some people like who like me at the same time. But I noticed there were like also some people like who hated me too, because I kind of stood out there, I think. So I was kind of like uncomfortable with like what was happening. So you know, that kind of like made me decide to kind of fade away from streaming. So if that makes any sense.
I'm kind of curious, as someone who's done both platforms, like how do they match up? Because I haven't really kept up very well with what Twitch is like to stream on. What do you find the differences between doing the streaming on Twitch and being on YouTube?
The differences, so like on YouTube, like you can of course just edit the videos and whatever, so that like you can just be the person who you want to be. And by like on Twitch, I don't know like how to explain it really. So like on Twitch, like since you can't like edit your videos, like you just have to be yourself like 100%, right?
Yeah.
And I
also
noticed
not allowed to
like
sleep, right? You have to be like on all the time, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's too. So, but in my case, though, like I only streams like for an hour a day. So, yeah, I didn't like stream that much actually. But so, I started YouTube just because like I wanted to be like one person who does like super trolly stuff at the same time, like super hilarious, and you know, like I just wanted to be like a super dumb person, like super dumb, like 100% stupid. But
so
like on Twitch,
intellectual.
Kinda in a way, because like I actually had to be a person who plays, you know, games and actually interacts with like people. But on YouTube, since I can just edit my videos in a way I want, I just could be the dumbest person ever. And I thought that was like awesome, because that's what I wanted to be. I just wanted everybody else to like make fun of me.
It's good to have goals.
Yeah.
But you're wearing a researcher's coat. I noticed.
Yeah.
Like I have one myself. Why do you wear that? And why do you have one? Are you actually researching your life? Are you a guinea pig? What's that?
It's so I bought this lab coat like last year actually. And I bought it because, like, you know, so I'm a teacher, and I had to like wear some kind of like costume for Halloween like last year. So like I wore this, and you know, like and I thought at the same time, like when I was like using this costume for like Halloween last year, I thought this would be actually a super nice troll material to use on my YouTube channel, because like it looks super dumb. Like just look at me, it looks super dumb. Like see. And I thought this is like one of the best things to use to make myself look like a super stupid person. And that worked. So that's the main purpose of it. It's not like I'm a professor or like researcher or like anything, because I'm not like that smart.
I get it. You're like a researcher of how stupid people, you know, how dumb you can be. And in that respect, you know, you're serious about studying that and going as far as you can. So the jacket makes sense in that context.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, for people who don't know your channel, what sort of videos do you make on YouTube?
In your own words, yeah.
I just
I've already. Hiko decided you were a racist, actually.
I see.
I draw conclusions too easily sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can say I'm a racist too. I don't know. I like to be just a racist, like towards my own race, like especially. Because I think it's hilarious to like be racist towards myself for some reason.
Yeah.
I never tried to be racist like towards like any other people though, because like that's offensive, I think. But like as long as you know, I'm just calling myself like stupid or like Jap and whatever like that, I feel like it's super hilarious, and I thought it would be hilarious. It would be hilarious for some other people too. And I know some people might get offended too at the same time, because you know it's a racial slur like Jap and whatever like that. So. But yeah,
And look, if you are not offending somebody, frankly, you're not doing it right anyway.
Yeah.
Or either that or you're Bill Cosby and you should probably be in jail for something else.
Yeah, so a lot of people were really offended that I titled my introduction of this show tonight. I entitled it. I titled it "Meet a Jap," J-A-P.
Oh yeah.
And some people were quite upset in the comment section.
Yeah.
How do you? Well, of course you know the word is derogatory, but people often actually contact you and call you Jap, and they don't mean it as an insult, right?
Depends. Really.
Or were you joking? Yeah, but you said in the video that people say, "Hey, I want a Jap friend," and "Hey, can you? I need a Jap narration." I mean, people have said that to you. You said, right?
Yeah. I don't really think they like mean it like that way. I think they just don't know about it, and I'm not like offended by it like at the same time either, because like that's what I get like 24/7, and I'm kind of used to it. And I used to get offended by that like when I was a teenager, because like I was a super sensitive like stupid person. I mean I still am, but and I used to like didn't like the phrase like Jap, like chinkin, whatever like that. I was like tired of it, but you know, I just noticed people just don't know that it's actually offensive, so I don't really mind it anymore, but I think it's rather hilarious to me. You know, as long as they don't mean it that way. So
Even in
muted.
the comment section right now, we say, I was not aware, Mr. Boot, who's been very nice in the past, I was not aware that the word Jap was offensive. It shouldn't be. It's offensive because that's how U.S. soldiers called them during the war, right? I don't know.
Well, it's not as simple as that. But yeah. In the end of the day, I mean, yeah. While everyone has different intentions, you should probably, be careful.
Well,
you are going to offend
people. The thing about the word Jap is that it doesn't have just one meaning. It has a few meanings. One of them, of course, Jewish American princess, which is the big one in America. When I was growing up, when I was growing up, when people said Jap, it meant, because I went to New York University, and if you said Jap, it meant someone from Long Island, basically. She's a Jap. You know, I had friends who were Japs, and it had nothing to do with Japanese at all. So when you say Jap, it doesn't necessarily mean Japanese, but the word nigger, excuse me, I know people get offended by even saying that, but I'm not going to say the N word because it's just tricky. If you say the word nigger, it only has one meaning, and it's derogatory, right? So there's no comparison there, and the weight of racism behind nigger is much worse, I think, than the weight of racism behind Jap. But of course, that's my personal opinion. I think, but most people agree that, you know, I mean, would Japanese ever, were they ever enslaved as a race? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. So anyway, I think there's no comparison. But I do agree with you about calling yourself a Jap is fine, because I've called myself a spick before. You know, and even a Mexican, but I think that's actually probably offensive because I'm not actually Mexican. I'll joke that I'm a wetback or Mexican, but I'm not actually Mexican. But I say that because people think that, and mocking them. So I probably shouldn't make that joke but I'm just making fun of the fact that people think they're insulting me by calling me a wetback when I'm not even Mexican.
That's the wrong racial slur. Yes.
Yeah. I try not to say like any racial slurs like towards
I've been called Jap before. Sorry.
What?
I just remembered I've been called Jap before. People mistakenly somehow think that because I live in Japan, I must be Japanese. And I've actually had people think I'm Japanese and call me a Jap before. But it doesn't, I've forgotten about it because
that's really amazing. But yeah, I don't know like what I was even trying to say, but so like I say like Jap to myself like a lot because I think it's hilarious, and maybe I should talk about this too. So I was actually reading some like comments, and I noticed like there was one person who was saying Sora says like a lot.
Yeah.
And there's actually a reason behind it still. Yeah, I think I have to talk about it too. So I was a douche before, like 100% when I was a teenager. Like I think I was like the most like douchey person I can ever think of.
Okay, now,
And
now,
I didn't
wait a
like
minute.
myself.
Before you go
Yeah,
any
I
further,
didn't like myself like when I was a teenager, when I was like 18. So like I got
but what's the definition of a douche?
huge depression. Yeah.
What's a douche to
And
you?
what's up?
To you, what is a douche? You said that you're an incredible 100% douche. What's a douche?
Douche, like I just didn't care about like what others think and whatever like that. I was just a fool of like myself when I was like 18 or like 17.
Yeah.
When I was basically in like high school.
Mm.
So and I didn't like myself. Like and I got like huge depression. Like for
Young people are really stuck up. Yeah.
yeah. And I just didn't really like myself. So like I just actually wanted to like kill myself and whatever, like, you know, at like one point before. Like when I was like 18. So I kind of like decided to like do whatever I can do the best in my life besides just killing myself, because I mean, you know, like anything can happen like if I actually try. So what I, you know, started doing was like I decided to like change myself, like my personality like 100% using like all like psychological like methods and whatever. So I stopped saying like any negative stuff like about other people. Like I don't really say like any negative words like towards other people, like including stupid, dumb, whatever like that. I never say that to like any other people but me. Cause you know, I was a douche to like every single like other people like in my entire life. So I decided to like be a douche to myself but be nice to like other people, because to kind of like redeem like what I did before. And at the same time, like I just really wanted to make everybody else like happy. Like I'm actually serious about it too, because like when I was a kid, I still like remember like on the yearbook I wrote like my dream is to make the world peaceful and whatever like that. And you can actually, if you go to my channel, you can actually see some of like videos like I made where I say like, oh, this is the best way to make the world peaceful. And I usually troll on that channel, but when I say that, I actually mean it, because why not? So
So
I
how do we
started
do it?
calling myself Jap. What's up?
So how do we do that? How do we make the
Yeah,
world
I think it's really difficult. So I actually thought about it still. Like I was like, so how can I actually make the world peaceful? Like by myself, it's impossible. So maybe I can just try my best to like treat other people like the best way I can. And if I can make like my friends like you know, if I can make everybody happy by just you know, like talking to them and whatever, that's maybe what I can do in my life. And maybe that's the meaning of like life to me too. So that's why I say like a lot too, maybe, instead of going like, oh, I hate this, or like, oh, I don't like this one and whatever. I don't really say things like that, but instead I say like, oh, I like that idea, like, oh, I like pa 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 pa, because you know.
Yeah.
So
So hold on. So you say like because you're trying to avoid being negative?
Basically.
So basically, every time you say like, you're basically saying fuck you, everybody. You're trying not to say that to people, right?
Try not to say what?
So when you say like because you're trying to prevent yourself from being negative towards other people. You're saying, is that what you're saying?
Not that. Technically, I just say like a lot because I don't know. It's just my thing now. I used to just force myself to like say super like positive stuff, like, you know, when I was like 19, like 20 and whatever. I think I literally just forced myself to like say positive stuff, you know, whatever I was doing. But now I just say it because I just say it. If that makes any sense.
I like if you substitute that like that word like for, you know, offensive thoughts that can work out.
A few I'm getting some more. I'm getting some alcohol here. This is something sweet that my wife drinks, but so a few years ago I got in trouble on YouTube because there was a guy who came on, a guy, I think he was Canadian. He came on with his Japanese girlfriend, and she spoke English very well, but she said like so much that it was really annoying. And I said, hey, your girlfriend's English is really good, but she says like too much. And she got so upset that she refused to appear on camera after that at all. And she was really upset. And he wanted me to get on camera and apologize to her.
What's she good looking?
What's she good looking? And they gave up YouTube. I actually drove him off YouTube by that one comment. And I'm sorry, but it was true. But it bothered me the way she said like so much. But it doesn't bother me when you say it. However, some people in the comment section seem to be bothered. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I see.
Does it bother you, Hiko? Honestly, like, do you even notice?
No, I'm like, you know, like it's totally cool. Like, you know, I like it. It's good for me. But yeah, Victor did destroy a channel. That is true, Catwell. That's what Victor does. He snaps his fingers and channels just collapse. Like, you know, don't mess with Victor.
No, but the thing is, I always think that if you are so easily scared off, then I kind of did you a favor. I mean, if I make one comment and then you don't want to make videos anymore, then you probably shouldn't be on YouTube in the first place. You know, so
I mean, I don't know. I just like to interact with a lot of kinds of like new people, so I don't really mind getting like any comments, like any mean comments actually. So, I mean, because you know, people are awesome, I think. So.
Does your mum watch it?
It was actually a pleasure for me. It was actually a pleasure for me to, you know, be able to like talk to you both too. Like, I never really thought I could even like talk to people like on the internet. So, you know, this is like a whole like new experience to me, and I really appreciate it still. So, I don't
just
really
like,
think.
I mean, it's like Twitch, except we're just like really shitty video games. You know, we're probably a lot less interesting. But yeah. The question before. Does anyone you know watch your channel? Do you have a girlfriend or cousins or your channel's for people you don't know?
Yeah, my mom doesn't watch.
You've only had one girlfriend in his life.
What's up?
You've only had one girlfriend in your life. You said that in the video. Is that true?
Really?
Still true? Really? Or are you getting laid left and right now?
No, I don't know. When it comes down to girls, I'm super picky too. So I'm 25 and I've had only like one girlfriend in my entire life. So
now he's thinking about
maybe
it.
it's technically.
He's thinking, does that count? Yeah.
Yeah, there was some another like person who was with me like for a bit. I don't think that really counts. So only one, I think.
I'm sorry. Now that you put it like that, I'm sorry. We have to start going into definitions again because I deal with this for a living. What's your definition of technically? What's the threshold for technically going out with someone?
So I was with, you know, so we were really close to each other. It's not
like a movie. I get it.
Yeah. Like, we were not in a relationship, but we were close to each other. We didn't do, like, any sexual, like, you know, intercourse and whatever. But
that's very
were just
Clintonian.
close to each other. So.
Did she masturbate with her left hand?
I
have a good reason to ask that question. I have a good. Let me explain the reason I asked that question. Someone went on his video and he asked him, "Hey, do you masturbate with your right hand?" And he said, "Yeah, I think most people masturbate with the right hand, but the left hand's good sometimes." And then they asked him, "How does the right hand compare to the left?" And he said, "The right hand is awesome, and the left hand is awesome too." It's such a funny answer.
I don't know why we just started that.
Yeah.
Victor,
I'm so childish.
Does that qualify as a girlfriend at that point?
Yeah, I'm super childish, so I like to talk about that kind of stuff too. But yeah, yeah, I mean, Yeah. I forgot what the question even was.
I don't think there was a question.
He wanted to know what technically meant. You said you were technically with only one woman. Is that what what it was?
Yeah, I think I said something like, so technically I was with one person, like 2 people and whatever like that. I forgot about it. Technically, so yeah, I said something like I dated only one girl in my entire life, but technically maybe 2 or something like that. And the whole thing I think started.
Again,
So.
I mean, President Clinton, can you respond clearly? You did 1, but maybe 2. The maybe 2 just sounds interesting.
Okay, so with that one girl, so I call this girl my ex-girlfriend, and I think we did everything like together, like for 2 years actually. We definitely like slept, and we went on a date, and we actually did everything. But the other girl, on the other hand, I didn't do like any sexual stuff with her, and it's not like we said something like, "Oh, this kid is like my girlfriend," or like, "Oh, this girl is my girlfriend," whatever like that. I mean, I don't think we ever had that kind of a conversation when we were like close to each other, but we knew we liked each other. We went on a date like a lot actually, and so I'm just not sure if I can count it or not.
Yeah, so I do get it. I know this. I can relate to the situation.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
So what do you want to get out of YouTube? What do you want to achieve other than world peace, which I think we covered before?
Through like making videos on YouTube, you mean?
Yeah. Do you want to get like an extra girlfriend? What is your goal?
I just noticed I'm super cringy actually.
Good.
Because I make videos like on YouTube, and I like to watch my videos at the same time too. And I noticed I do some like cringy stuff. So
yes, I noticed that too. But it's good. I mean, that is good for YouTube.
Yeah. And what else? I got to like meet so many nice people like through YouTube too. So that's one thing I achieved.
Yeah.
And yeah, I noticed how like awesome everybody is too at the same time, like through making videos like on YouTube actually. Because
and by the way,
everybody's really awesome. I mean, everybody's
but you make entertaining videos, and that's the thing. You make regular videos. How often do you post? About once a week?
Once a week, twice a week, once.
Yeah.
Once.
So you make regular videos. They're good. They're funny. So yeah, you guys should all make sure you're subscribing and watching and checking them out, because they're very much worth watching. And it's are you going to do this forever? Is this like a summer project? Do people, when they subscribe, are they going to get? Are you going to be dedicated to keeping content going? What are your thoughts around that?
Wait, can you say the question again?
Are you going to keep making videos?
I think so, maybe. But I don't know like what's gonna happen in the future, so I might stop it. But but as far as there are like some people waiting for my videos to be up, I think I will just like keep making videos, I think. And if people actually started like feeling tired of my videos, then that's maybe when I'll stop like making videos. But not cool yet.
It hasn't stopped me. People are tired of me. 10 years and people are tired, but
I just log in different names, and I say, Victor, stop, Victor, stop, and he just doesn't do it. He never listens. He just keeps going. So yes, no, I don't do that, Victor. Don't worry. Hey, I got one question. I'm obsessing about. How did you get your hair like that?
Oh, my hair. Oh, yeah.
Like, did that take a lot of time? Is that like wax or spray?
Yeah, it takes usually for 10 minutes. And my dream when I was a kid, kid as in like when I was a teenager, like especially when I was 14, was a hairstylist. I just wanted to be a hairstylist. So I was cutting my own hair and whatever like for 10 years still. And yeah, so that was my dream, and I learned a lot about my hair and how to like style it or like even cut it. So I know the basic, like some techniques about the whole hair thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just used to it, and it takes about 10 minutes, and I just need some wax. And as you can see,
Any
like I have like
suggestions?
suggestions. So I don't know actually, but
You're too nice.
what I can think about is maybe just go get a super good haircut. You might have to pay at least like $50 for it, but as long as you get like super good haircut, it doesn't really take you to like learn how to style it like well.
Sora, look at his head.
It's a nice hair. It's okay. And by the way, you're being far too nice trying to answer that. I put you in an office.
Okay, Sora, I got a question for you from the Mr. Boot in one of the subscribers, an old subscriber of mine. I'm starting to slur my words. Question from viewer: Sora, can you describe your ideal woman physically? And don't give me "it doesn't matter" bullshit. I want a real answer. Says Mr. Boot.
Physically. So to be honest with you, I definitely like those people who have big boobs for sure. Because to be honest with you, like whenever I go to like those porn websites, like the first thing I type is usually big boobs. So I mean, I definitely have a fetish. Really, I definitely have a big boob.
This is
fetish,
important. So I like to hold you on that point, because if you search like for literally big boobs, you'll get a very different search result to if you do the Japanese versions of that. So do you search that in English or Japanese? This is important.
Both. I mean, sometimes I want to watch Japanese porn because, I need that, like, pixelated porn
Sure,
sometimes.
some nights you feel like sushi, I get it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, eating sushi and eating like, a hamburger and whatever. So.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need pixelated porn?
Yeah.
That's just a joke. You must be joking, right? You're joking. That was good. That was good. That was good. You
I'm
got it.
joking, but at the same time, like, I actually mean it still. Because sometimes, so if you watch American porn, like, nothing is pixelated. So you have to, like, actually look at the dick sometimes, And that turns me off sometimes because
It's uncomfortable.
am watching porn to, like, take a look at some nice boobs and, like, nice shape of, like, the, like, porn
That's true.
star's body and whatever. But when the dick kicks in, that just like turns me off like instantly. So sometimes when I just like really want to like watch the porn star herself, then Japanese porn is actually awesome because everything is pixelated. The genitals are just basically gone. So if that makes sense.
Yeah. Although, pro tip here: if you squint your eyes, you can actually make out through the pixelation. If you're like this, you can sort of half close your eyes. You can pretty much tell. Not that I do that. Yeah. Sorry, Victor. We're being advised to change the subject.
Someone named English Learner is not very happy with this conversation, but I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So that's Mr. Boots' question. Thank you very much. I got some quick questions for you that I prepared. Okay. And where are those questions? Oh, what happened? Oh, they're all gone. Oh shit. Do you know those questions? What happened to those questions? Oh. Well, okay. Well, let's see if I can do it from memory. What's your favorite dirty word in Japanese and in English?
Oh, good one.
Dirty word in Japanese. Maybe unko is my favorite one in Japanese.
Not so dirty. Not that bad.
It's not really that dirty, but it's the words like I've been saying since I was a kid. Like whatever happens, like I've been saying like unko, and I think it's hilarious for some reason because I'm still like mentally.
Yeah. I was about to say you're 25, right?
I'm currently 25 and will be like 26 like soon in actually 2 months.
I'm
still like mentally.
Yeah, you've got to kind of.
卒業しないと。Yeah, その通りなんですよ。That is right 100%, but still like うんこ、おしっこ. Those are my favorite words.
Japanese, I have an 8-year-old son, and yes, that's like 50% of his vocabulary. So yes, I understand.
Yeah, so that's basically me. And in English,
Yeah. In English, yeah.
penis. It's not even that dirty, but I mean, yeah, I
Penis sounds
like
so medical
penis
to me.
for some reason. It's not like I like, penis itself, but I like the word penis. I just, for some reason, think the word penis is super hilarious. Do you get it? No?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Victor.
No, penis is fine.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually, yeah, no, I remember.
Masturbation is funny. I think masturbation is funny.
So in school, they used to have original books, and I remember there was like in Australia. Victor, mute. You mute. Thank you. So there was I remember like I think I was like 8 years old, and I remember a bunch of kids brought this book up to me and said, "Can you read this out loud to us?" And I didn't know what the book was, so I started reading. And, because you're like reading the words, but not, I was like 8 years old, so I remember I didn't quite get it properly what that word was. That word was in the book, but I read it as penis because I just read it like it's spelled. And the whole group at the table said, "No, it's penis, it's penis." And I remember the librarian came up and she looked at me like I was in so much trouble because I made a whole table of people say penis really loud. And I'm like, dude, you're the one with the dirty books. Seriously, why are you getting me into trouble? But I remember having a complicated experience with that word. So yes, it's a tricky one.
That's amazing.
Yes, it's changed my life.
Yeah, same. The word
The
penis
next
definitely has.
question is, what is your least favorite word?
Least favorite word in Japanese and English both?
Yeah.
If I have to be serious about it, I actually don't like any words that have like negative like meanings. Like what I mean by that is like if that word has the power to like put others down, I don't really like it. I don't even like to use them. Like for example, like you suck or so suck. Or stupid.
Yeah, put down sort of words.
I don't like that.
Yep.
Idiot. But I like those words when I say them to like myself because I think it's hilarious. But I don't like any negative words when they are used like towards other people. So in Japanese and English both, if that makes any sense.
It does.
Okay.
You are surprisingly inspiring with that philosophy. I feel like a very petty person.
Yeah, I mean that's what I try because I once tried to kill myself, and I swore myself, like I'm actually serious about this. I swore myself that I will make everybody happy, because I just wanted to. So like it's either like to kill myself or to make everybody happy. So I'm just like doing what I'm supposed to do, and so
Well, you can't make
because I don't
everybody
really have
happy,
like any other skills. So
don't think you ever have to make it.
You can't make everybody happy. I think it's easier to kill yourself.
That's true too. Yeah,
terrible
maybe I
advice.
can try it too. Yeah, I mean, that's true too, though.
Of course, I'm joking, but actually, honestly, I think I'm very impressed at the way you throw that out there so casually. Some people might say it's too casual, but I think that's actually the way a lot of people who have gone through that feel about it. Like, I mean, it's just a fact. Like, I think I was suicidal, I guess, a little bit in high school. I don't think I ever actually really tried to do it, but I completely understand the feeling. I think most people have at least, toyed with it or imagined it, or so, not everybody, but some people. And I think, it's just a natural human reaction to life to want to kill yourself because life is sometimes quite miserable. But I'm impressed the way you just spit it out there like it's nothing. And so that's why I joked about it. But Hiko, any ideas on? Have you decided when you're going to kill yourself, or?
No, I haven't scheduled that precisely. No. No, I mean, occasionally I get suggestions, but I haven't accepted any of them so far.
Yeah, I often get the kill yourself comment once in a while. Okay, next word. Next word. What sound or noise do you love and hate?
The sounds I love is when people go like, ah. And the sound I hate is when people go like, ah. Never mind, I'm sorry. How am I even like supposed to answer that question?
You just did. Pretty graphically as
We
well.
can't censor that, but that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
So you're a teacher, right?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
And you teach English to children or adults or both, or what's? If you don't
I
want me to-
teach. Ooh. Yeah, thank you. I teach everybody. I teach from 4-year-olds to like 71-year-olds. So yeah, I teach everybody.
And how do you feel about teaching like dirty words and stuff in your class? Or I know you did a video about the word fuck in your class once.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Some kids said fuck for the F word. Right?
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm a type of like person who thinks like everybody has to learn swear words at the same time too. Like if they want to speak the language, because I mean, especially the word fuck is commonly used, especially in America. Like everybody says the word fuck in every single sentence. Like oh fucking fuck and whatever like that. So it's almost impossible to have a conversation with like any people in America without using the word fuck. So I like to teach my students about the word fuck and how to use it and whatever, because I think it's necessary. So
If you were going to use like as a teaching aid, like the movie the Wolf of Wall Street, have you seen that?
I don't think so.
It's like they use that word like every 5 seconds through the entire 2 hours. Yeah,
Nice.
So it would be mandatory for that. It varies at the same time, but I've been to America. I've been to conservative parts of America where I've used that word and I've gotten in trouble, like really gotten in trouble. So yeah, I guess the thing with teaching it is on the one hand, yeah, it's good to understand it, but it's also teachers sometimes fear that their student's going to use it in the wrong place and get shot or something.
Yeah. What I usually
really
do is
hard
like I just
How can you teach it though when there isn't really a good word for that in Japanese though? Is there? How would you say what's the best Japanese word for that? I mean, there's like chikisho, chikisho and stuff like that, but they're not really kids can't say that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I just I really suck at like translation in general. So like I can't really like convert the languages. So I cannot really think about like the word for fuck in Japanese. So I don't really know. But the closest one I can think of is like kuso, maybe.
So chikisho or something like that.
Maybe yeah, maybe.
I remember a lot of my Japanese friends who live overseas. They say that they feel like they feel the absence of good strong swear words in Japanese when they come back.
Yeah.
They can't quite get it out the same way. But Victor, you speak Spanish, so Spanish must be like coming into English must be
Spanish has great swear words.
I know.
Hijo de puta, cabrón.
They have national competitions about
Pinche pelotas. Quick question for you, Hiko. How bad is the F word in fuck? I mean, in New Zealand?
I would say we use it pretty casually. So it depends on the sort of person, but like I when I went to like East Coast America, like when I was in Pennsylvania, I was warned by the South Africans and Australians, do not say fuck around the local Americans because they will get really super pissed about it. So be careful. Like they gave me the warning.
Yeah, some Americans are really square about the word fuck. That's true.
Yeah.
I'm not personally, but
I lived in an apartment where my roommates used it like Smurfs use the word Smurf. Like it was like I was like in the Wolf of Wall Street apartment for like 2 years. I think it caused brain damage actually using the word so much. So yeah, all extremes, but
what is Sora's stereotypic? What's your? How do I ask this question without? I don't want you to be negative towards people, but you have any? What's your impression of like Americans and British people and New Zealanders and Australians? Do you have any image of them? I mean, you deal with
Americans,
them online a lot, right?
Australians, Kiwi, and what's up? British. Australians. Like, I'm gonna just be 100% honest
Please.
with you. Americans. Friendly, straightforward. Sometimes harsh. But yeah, overall, I just find them like super hilarious and friendly. I like Americans actually, like a lot. And British people, I for some reason think they are super smart. I don't know why, but so they are usually chill. They are like super calm, and that's it, I think. And Kiwis, they are chill, smart for some reason. I think they are super smart too, and friendly,
Yeah, friendly.
and they know about Japanese culture a lot for some reason. So like they try to like accept who I am as a person, as a Japanese person. So like it's really easy for me to like deal with those people like who are from New Zealand. So
Wow.
that's my impression. And Australians, they are kind of like Americans, friendly but harsh sometimes, and cheerful. They use the word fuck like seriously like a lot more than maybe Americans do, I think, in my opinion. So that's my impression. So
That's a very generous description in all cases.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay. Hey, I feel like we've gone on an hour, and I don't feel like we've actually even cracked the surface of who this Sora person is. So I would like to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody and to Sora as well, and say let's have you back if you're okay, if you're cool, maybe with a more specific group of questions next time. But
sure.
Yeah, because I feel like there's so much more to know. But like, I want to know, like, who do you watch on YouTube, for example? Do you watch anyone else, or do you watch other people on YouTube, or?
I don't really watch any other YouTubers actually. I sometimes watch some. I do watch like YouTube videos a lot, but I don't really watch YouTubers. Like what I watch is some like funny compilation or stuff like that. So I don't specifically watch YouTubers like that much. But Victor, though, I think I actually have seen you before. Yeah, like maybe 7 years ago. Like that was definitely when I was a teenager. Like I definitely saw you once.
Yeah,
so like I knew you kinda, but I was not really sure like if my memory was correct.
I've been around a long time. Yeah.
7 years ago, 15% of all the videos on YouTube were Victor.
Okay. Yeah, I think that that was not even maybe like 7 years ago, but that was a video about somebody. Because I think there was some kind of, yeah, never mind. I shouldn't go there maybe.
No, you can go there. Is it about Mira?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, about the Canada Gen, yeah. That was the video that I guess got a lot of attention back. That sounds about, was that 7 years ago now? Well, that sounds about right.
I forgot.
Is she still around? I haven't even looked at her. I haven't seen her. She used to pop up like her videos used to pop up in my sidebar, but I haven't seen any of her videos forever. So I don't know what's going on with that. Is she still around? Anyone know? I have no idea.
I'm sure she is. I mean, like, I'm best of luck to her.
We better start wrapping up. But
yes.
So just to make sure, so you have no girlfriend now, because maybe someone wants to contact you for some romantic reason.
Yeah, I don't have any yet at the moment. So
okay, there you go, guys. Ladies, if you're free and you're interested in Sora, he's free.
I don't think there's a demand for it, but yeah. Thank you.
All right. Well, just putting it out there, just so you guys know. Yeah. Hiko and I are taken, of course. I know a lot of people are really interested in this stuff. I'm sorry. Again, we have to disappoint you this year. We're still not divorced. So. Keep talking to us. Hiko is going to go to Australia for Christmas, so he'll be gone, but we'll be back in January or February, maybe. With another one. Oh, Hiko, big deal. Yes, we have to announce one big thing.
Oh, of course. The thing.
Yes, we almost forgot. The next YouTube meetup, and Sora, it would be really cool to meet you in person, is going to be April 7th in Tokyo at probably Yoyogi Park.
Yeah, same place as
Hanami. We're going to have a Hanami.
April 7th.
Yes, so if you're free, it's a Saturday. It's the first Saturday in April.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually work on Saturdays, so
take off that day. See what you can do. It's Saturday, and probably we'll probably hang out maybe on Sunday too. There's always something happening on Sunday with other people. But if you guys are free, anyone who's going to be in Japan or is thinking of coming to Japan, April is Hanami season. The first week of April, last week of March, first week of April in Tokyo is usually it. And we're going to try to get the Hanami going again. So we do it every year, so we'll do it again. Thanks everyone who watched today. Thanks for joining us. We will be back. I don't know when, but keep checking our Twitter. Follow us on Twitter or follow the channel, and I'll always announce if I can when the next live show will be. But thanks for watching, and check out Sora's channel. His link is in the description. Yeah, I'm starting to slur my words now. His link is in the description. He's pretty funny, and his videos are pretty short, so you can get through them pretty quick. Unlike my long ass, boring one. So check him out. He's funny, and I think you've met him tonight, so you'll know if you like him or not. And if you don't like him, you can still troll him. I think you can take it. So feel free to join up for that reason as well. Hiko, anything you want to say to?
I'm good. Happy Emperor's birthday, and very, very cool meeting you, Sora. And yes, everyone go subscribe. Seriously, his videos are really, really good. And definitely come to the Hanami. Come to the Hanami. It'd be really cool. It's always cool.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Yeah, that would be fun because I've never really been to Hanami actually in my entire life. I've never done it.
It's really weird. It's like,
really? You've never been to Hanami at all? Oh my god!
So like how I said like I've been like hanging out like with some like English speaking friends, and like they don't do it. They don't like that. They don't have like that culture. So like I also like have never done Hanami in Japan either, because like I'm basically spending like a foreign life in Japan. So yeah,
you should try it.
Yeah, I wanted to.
There are a lot of foreigners. There's a lot of foreigners at the YouTube Hanami party anyway, so it's practically gaijin party.
It's a lot of foreigners there. No, and yeah, you're right. Yeah, but there have been some years where we have quite a few Japanese. So
that is true.
You can play guitar if you want. You can play guitar. We were going to have you play guitar. We'll have to wait for next time. So
yeah,
he's got some great Christmas song. You want to end with a song?
Yeah. Please.
Am I supposed to do it?
Just sing.
Go for it.
I don't know like what I can do, but Christmas song. Does it have to be a Christmas song or no? It can be anything.
Anything's fine. Yeah.
I think I'll just make a song.
Play a song, sure.
Yeah, I think I'll just make it. I'll just make one now. I don't know like what I can do, but so let's see. Since you guys are here and you guys are like both awesome, maybe I should make one amazing song. Thank you for inviting me to this amazing live show. I like saying penis.
I like that. It doesn't rhyme, but it has musicality to it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think that's. I think Beyonce's got to watch out. Yeah.
Star is
All
cool.
right.
Star is cool.
And we like hearing the word penis, so no problem. There's a juvenile. Like I said when I shouted out your channel, there's a juvenile. If you're a juvenile, if there's a juvenile inside of you, you should see a doctor about
this.
But yeah, definitely sub to his channel.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you very soon. Everyone's putting out videos, and peace out. Good night, and peace to the whole world.
Peace.